Thank you. Let's start. Let's start, guys. Okay. Now today we will order and compare integers. We are on page 205, lesson 3. Now to compare, guys, between integers, to compare means to know which one is bigger, which one is smaller, to order to put them from least to greatest or from greatest to least. We know these two words, compare and order, as we did in positive numbers always. Now to compare using integers, guys, we will use the idea of the number line. We did number line before. Now we said it is 0, then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and forever. And here we have -1, -2, -3, -4, -5, and forever. Now to compare between 2 and 5, for example, we know that the 5 is bigger. 5 is bigger than 2 normally. But to compare between -2 and -5, guys, look here. The number is which is to the right is bigger. Now -2 is to the right to the -5, and it's the closer to 0. In negative numbers, guys, in negative numbers, the closer to the 0 is the bigger. Sorry, guys. Again, in negative integers, the integer which is closer to the 0 is bigger. So -2 is closer to the 0 than -5, and it is to the right. So -2 here is bigger. Now, for example, if we have -1 and -10, -1 and -10, -1 is bigger than -10 because it's closer to the 0 than -10. Here, -1 and -10 will be here, for example, which is closer, which is farther from the 0 than -1. So in the negative, guys, we do the opposite. The closer to the 0 is bigger, but in the positive, the farther from the 0 is bigger. 5 is farther than 2, so 5 is bigger. And here, -1 is closer to the 0, so -1 is bigger. Now, if we have, for example, 0 and -8, 0 and -8, and I need someone to talk with. Sultan.
Yes, mister.
Sultan, I want to ask you a question here, Sultan. Okay? Which one is better for you? If you have no money, okay? 0 means you have no money, right?
Yes.
لا سمح الله. سلطان مصحصح انت احكي معي.
Yeah.
اذا مش مصحصح خبرني.
لا مصحصح الحمد لله.
Yeah. Which one is better for you? If you have no money, okay?
Yes.
Or if you lost 8 riyal, which one is better for you?
I have no money because
If you
I
have no
lost
money,
8 reals.
better than losing 8 riyal, صح? So
Yes.
0 is bigger than -8. Got it?
Yeah.
So how about if you lost $195? Which one is better? If you lost 109, negative means lost, right?
Yeah.
If you lost $195, or if you lost $5, which one is better?
I lose $5.
It is better to lose $5 than losing 195. So in the negative, 0 is bigger than any negative number, but any positive number is bigger than 0. Now, any question, guys, about how to compare between integers? If you don't know how to compare between integers, put your hand before we go to our examples there. Any questions, guys? If you don't have any questions, remove your hands. Abdel Sattar. No questions. Good. So all of you understand how to compare between integers. صح? Good. Now let's go to the examples there, and let's select Mr. Yanal to read. Mr. Yanal to read. Yanal Muhammad, put your hand. Yanal Muhammad, where are you? Put your hand. Okay. Yalla Yanal. Go to example 1. We are on example 1, guys. Page. I don't know which page.
Page 206.
Page 206. Okay. Yeah. Go with your friend, guys, to example 1, page 206. Yalla read ya Yanal.
Justin has a score of -5 on the trivia game. Desiree's score is -3.
Hello. Justin come.
Justin -5.
-5. Desiree come.
-3.
-3. Continue.
Write an inequality to compare the
Inequality.
scores, then explain the meaning.
The meaning, okay. That's all.
The meaning of the inequality.
Good. Now here, guys, look here. This, we call it inequality. We call it inequality, okay? So when the question wants you to write the inequality, means the question wants you to put the numbers and compare between them. So here we have -5 and -3. -5 for Justin and -3 for Desiree. Now, which one is bigger, Yanal?
The bigger is -3.
-3 is bigger. So this, guys, is the inequality. Write it. Write it. Write it under the example or besides it. It's okay. This is the inequality. Right. And the inequality. What's this mean, guys? -3 is greater than -5. What's this mean? Let's read what this means from the book. Down, Ya Yanal, here, part B, see?
Yes.
Read.
Explain the meaning of the inequality. Since -3 bigger than -5 has a greater score in the trivia game.
مين اللي has? The one with -3 or the one with -5? The one with -3. So right here, Desiree.
The one with -3.
Yeah, Desiree has the -3 one, right? So right here, Desiree, guys.
Yes.
Desiree has what? A greater
score in the trivia game.
In the trivia game. So we have a game. Desiree has -3. Justin has -5. Desiree has greater score. It's easy one. Let's go to the check now, guys. Under this example, let's go to the check. Under this example, we have a check. Let's read it together. Thank you, Yanal.
You're welcome.
Ahmed Fadi.
Mister, I want to ask you. I don't understand when the 0 is big than when you're losing 8 riyals.
أنو أحسن يا أحمد إنك ما تخسر ولا ريال ولا تخسر 10 ريال؟ أنو أحسن؟
0.
See, 0 is bigger than the negative. طب أنو أحسن إنك تكسب 10 ريال ولا ما تكسبش ولا ريال؟ أنو أحسن؟
10 ريال.
10 ريال. Got it? So in the negative means lost. You are losing. Okay?
Yes.
So the 0 is bigger than any negative number, but any positive number is bigger than 0. Got it?
Yes.
Yalla, go to the check, ya Ahmad, and read it for me under the example. Yalla.
Andrew and his father are hiking near Tackle Box Canyon. Their current elevation in relation to sea level is negative 38 feet. Tackle Box Canyon has an elevation of negative 83 feet.
Good. Wait, yeah, Ahmed. Guys, remember the sea level?
Yes.
Sea level. Now, in the sea level, we said the integer is 0, down, negative, up, positive, right? We said that before. Now, we have two guys here. ايش اسمه؟ Andrew and his father. What's the elevation of Andrew and his father, ya Ahmed?
Andrew and his father
Negative
minus 3.
negative
Negative 38.
Right? And the canyon down, what is the elevation of it?
Negative 83.
Negative 83. See? This is the sea level. هم نزلوا لهنا والكانيون تحت. Right? Stop. Read the question now. Part A. What's the question want in part A?
Write an inequality to compare the elevations.
Good. Now, the inequality, what's the inequality? We need to write the numbers and compare between them. We have negative 38 and negative 83. Which one is bigger?
38, because
Negative, Mr. Focus.
38.
This is not 38.
Oh,
This
okay.
is not 38. This is what?
3 negative.
Mr. ركز. هذا النمبر مش 38. What's this number? Read this number, ya Ahmed. Read it.
38. Negative 38.
It is not 38, ya mister. This is not 38.
38.
ولا 38. ولا 83. Huh? Negative what?
38.
But this number is negative 38. It's not allowed to say this number is 38. This is not 38. This is negative 38. ماشي يا أحمد؟
ماشي.
What's this number?
Negative 83.
It is not 83. It is negative 83. Got it?
Get it.
Guys, when you read numbers, do not ignore the negative. It's very important. Now, which one is bigger, ya Ahmed? Negative 38 or negative 83?
Negative 83 is the big. No,
Bigger number, negative 83?
No, negative 38.
Negative 38 is bigger.
It's bigger. Yes.
Negative 38 is bigger. Stop. Which people or which the two elevation is closer to the sea level, ya Ahmed? Andrew and his father, right?
Yes.
So part B, read part B. What the part B want?
Explain the meaning of the inequality.
This inequality, we need to explain the meaning of it. Negative 38 for Andrew and his father, and negative 83 for the canyon down. So Andrew and his father has a greater elevation, means they are closer to the sea level, closer to the zero. Remember, the greater number in the negative is closer to the zero. What is the zero here? The zero is the sea level itself, right? So here, guys, Andrew, what we write, guys? Andrew and his father are closer closer.
Closer.
أقرب لمين؟ to
to the zero sea level.
the sea level, which is 0. Yes, sea level represents the 0. This is the check, guys. Copy it. This is for part A and for part B. Copy it. Okay. Let's move now to example 2. This is check, guys. Part A and part B. Hope you did right all of it. Right. Let's go to example 2. Najm. Read ya Najm, example 2. يلا.
The table shows a suitable elevation of the circle on text.
Najm, check your mic, please. Check your mic or you have something problem there. Najm. Right. Omar Samer, check your mic, ya Najm, see what's the problem. Omar Samer, are you here?
Yes.
Yalla ya Omar, example 2.
The table shows the lowest accessible elevations for several continents.
Good.
Continent and lowest elevation.
Hello. What we have in the continents? What are the continents?
Antarctica.
I think Antarctica. Aywa. And
Australia.
Australia and
North America, South America.
North America and South America. طب, in Antarctica, what is the elevation or the lowest elevation?
Negative 50.
50?
Yes.
And
Negative,
Australia?
negative 15.
15. North America?
Negative 86.
86. And South America?
Negative 105.
105. Continue.
Order the continents from least to greatest according to their lowest elevation.
Hello. Let's order them. Let's order them from least, from least to what?
Greatest.
To greatest, right?
Yes.
What is the least continent, ya Abu Hamid?
Australia.
Australia. Why Australia has the least continent?
Because it is the closer to the zero.
Goodbye. So Australia has the least integer between them, right?
Yes.
طيب. Wait شوي. And I want to take another student here. Yusuf Hamza.
Yes, mister. No, it's wrong.
What is the least continent, ya Yusuf?
South America.
Why South America?
Because it's the farthest from the zero.
Because it has what? It has the least integer. Omar Samer, are you here?
Yes.
What is the least integer, ya Omar, here?
Negative 105.
Negative 105. So this one, South America, has the least one, right?
Yes.
Yeah. So the least one, thank you, Yusuf. The least one, negative 105. Next, Ya Omar, what we have?
North America,
North America, how much?
negative 86.
Next, what we have?
Antarctica,
Which is negative 50, right? Next,
yes. Negative 15, Australia.
go with the greatest integer, which is Australia, negative 15, right?
Yes.
So negative 105, South America. Negative 86, North America. And negative 50, Antarctica, whatever. And negative 15, Australia, right? Australia with U, I think, AUS. So this is the ordering, guys, from least to greatest. Let's go to the example and see what's the book wrote there. Read here. Which continent? Read.
Which continent has the least accessible elevation?
The least one is,
South America.
see, write South America on the line, guys. Next,
Which continent has the greatest accessible elevation?
what is
Australia.
it? Australia, right? Australia, guys, in the line. Next.
Yes, we just finished.
So,
So the continents written in order from least to greatest elevation are South America, North America, Antarctica, and Australia.
as we did here, South America, North America, Antarctica, and Australia. Got it?
Yes.
Good boy, thank you. Hope you understand the example, guys. Now let's go to the check after this example. We have check after this example, guys. Let's do it together. Yes, we have checked. I don't know which page. I think it's on page
208.
208. Yeah.
Yes, mister.
Wait, يا عمرو.
Yeah, mister.
يلا يا عمرو, read the check.
Okay. The table shows Keisha's cell phone use over the last 4 months. Positive values indicate the number of minutes she had remaining, and negative values indicate the number of minutes she went over.
Good.
Arrange the month for fewest to most minutes remaining at the end of each month.
Good. What's the table, mister? Tell me what's the table here. What we have?
February, March, April, and May.
Number of minutes, right? Here month.
Yeah.
And here number of minutes. Do not copy the table, guys. It's already done in your book. So we have, what's the first month here, Yam?
February.
February. Then
March,
April, and May, right?
Yeah.
In February, what's the integer here?
Negative 156.
56. And in March?
12.
12. In April?
0.
0. In May?
Negative 45.
Negative 45 minutes. Fine. I will go back to the question and read what the question wants again. They want to arrange
The
the months
fewest.
from the fewest. What's the meaning of a fewest?
The lowest.
The lowest. Fewest means lowest or least, right? To what? To
Yeah.
the most minutes. Sheikh?
Yeah.
طيب. Let's compare. أول شيء let's order the numbers يا عمرو. What is the least or the fewest number here? The fewest number of minutes we mean.
0.
0 is the least, right? Excellent. Excellent boy. 0 is the least. Amazing boy. Thank you. Nidal. Wait يا عمرو. Wait. You are
Yes,
so
mister.
amazing. Nidal, what is the fewest or the least integer between them?
Negative 156.
Negative 156. Amr, are you here?
Yeah.
Which one is better, ya Amr? If you lose no money or if you lose 156 riyal, which one is better for you?
No money.
No money is better, so 0 is bigger than this.
Yeah.
انت وين كان من اول الكلاس؟ عمرو.
Yeah.
The least integer يا مستر here is negative 156, not 0, okay?
Yeah. Okay.
طب what's the next one يا عمرو؟
Negative 45.
Negative 45. Then
12.
12. يعني الزيرو أكبر من ال 12, right? عمرو. عمرو.
Yes, mister.
Talk with me يا عمرو. Talk with me. Leave
No,
your
the 12
father
is.
and talk with me. Now you said then 12, then 0. Means 0 is bigger than 12.
No, 12 is bigger.
So what I will write after negative 45?
0.
0. And the greatest one is what?
The 12.
12. Got it?
Yeah.
This is from fewest, the least, to the most minutes, which are the greatest. Now, negative 156 for which month, ya Amr?
February.
For February. So write like this, arrow guys with February, because they want to order the months, not the integers. But we will use the integers to know the ordering of the months. Negative 45 for which month?
May.
May. So write under of it May. And the 0 for which month?
For April.
For April. And the 12 for which month?
For March. For March.
For March. So March has the greatest or the most minutes in March. Do you understand, ya Amr?
Yeah.
Good boy, copy. This is the check, guys, page 206, I think, or 207. 208, sorry. This is the check. You have a space around here. You can copy what we did under the table, beside or around the table. Go.
When I say dangerous, what is the adjective for their book itself?
So this is the check. Now, guys, all of you remove your hands, and if you have any questions, you can ask me here, please. Any questions about our work for today? Yanal Fadi? Yes, Yanal. Yanal.
Mr. One mistake, I lower it.
Do you have any question, Yanal? Do you understand the examples and the check?
Yeah, I understand.
Right, Sultan.
Mister, what is the homework? Hmm?
What's the homework?
Yeah. We didn't take example 3. We took example 1 and 2, but we
Just do
didn't.
the examples. If you have any weird ideas, do not do them. Okay?
Okay, like example 3, we didn't take it, so okay.
Right, it's okay. I don't want the idea of example 3. The idea of example 3 about how compare the absolute value, but later on we will take this in detail in a separate lesson. Okay, so don't worry about example 3. Let's go to the practice, guys. Practice page 213. 213. Now, do not do question 5 and 6, guys. Do not do question 5 and 6. Do 1, 2, 3, 4. 7 and 8. Again, question 5 and 6, do not do them. Do 1, 2, 3, 4. 7 and 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 7 and 8. Thank you so much, guys. Thank you, Isam. You can stop recording.